Very good morning, all of you. Today we learn how to build the website using Google Site. So Google Site is one of the very easiest platform to design and develop our own web application website and just make our identity on an www. Okay, so before to start the how to build the website using Google Site, we should know some fundamental basic concepts related to the web technology or this platform. Okay, so we first cover these fundamentals and then we switch to the live demonstration how to create the Google site. Now first just look what is the internet. So the internet is the global system of interconnected component or computer network that uses the internet protocol suites like a TCP/IP, and that will help you to communicate between the network and network devices, that is switches and routers, right? And it is a network of networks that consist of maybe the private, public, the education related like academics or business or government networks. It may be the in a local, it may be the in a city, it may be the global scope. That means a WAN, LAN, MAN and WAN. So I hope you know already this. So local area network, that is your city related MAN network, and your WAN, yes, LAN, MAN and WAN, that is widely spread network, that is global network. Okay, so it is related to the electronic devices, wireless as well as the networking components like optical networking technologies, the uh, fiber optic cables, then switches, routers, okay, the networking servers, etc. The internet is the service. Okay, so it carries the vast range of information sources such as interlinked hypertext documents and application of the www, like what we are sharing the data across the network from one end to another end. That is nothing but it is a service which provides you to share the multimedia type of data. So it may be your the plain text or it may be the hypertext. So hypertext means the data which contains the links, the images, videos, the different types of documents, etc. Okay, then we can communicate to transfer the data, that is mailing system, electronic mails, then telephone, then file sharing options, etc, etc. So this all type of things is possible because of the internet. So internet is the service. Okay, it is a network service to connect to the different types of devices and different types of networks also. Okay, now what is a web or what is a www? So the web or www, you can see it is the same. Internet which connects to the devices, so it is a service, and www where exactly the our data is present, that is the documents, web documents are present, and it connects to the people, you can say. So the data we are transferring or we are sharing to just get information about our business or education or academics or government information portals, etc, to the different people. Okay, so the World Wide Web is commonly known as the web concept, is an information system where the documents and other web resources are identified using the URLs. So URLs, we are having such a kind of URLs like https://example.com. So this is a URL. The HTTPS is your protocol, this is your secondary domain, and this is your top level domain. So I will come back to this, what is exactly domain. The resources of the web are transferred via the hypertext transfer protocol. So whatever data or documents we are sharing across the web, so the two protocols are mainly used. First is HTTP and other is HTTPS. So HTTP and HTTPS, these two protocols will help you to transfer data, and this is nothing but your hypertext transfer protocol. So certain rules are defined by the your networking devices, how to transfer data, multimedia data, hypertext data, and in that case the hypertext transfer protocol will help you. And it accessed by the users by the software applications and called as a web browser. So web browser is a specific type of web software. It is an application which will help you to connect to the web through the internet, right? And definitely these documents, whatever we are accessing through on a web, it is stored on a server. It is called as a web server. Okay. Now the next concept onto this is a client server architecture. This is important. So we have machines, that is a PC or laptop. We have smartphones. Okay. And all these different types of devices are connected to the respective URL, and that URL will communicate to the respective server, and server, that is central server. It is a web server, and here exactly your documents are stored and then it is accessed, correct? So the number of clients can access it easily because it is stored centrally. So it is a basic client server architecture. Depends on the types of different technologies, what type of client server architecture is used. It's a two-tier or multi-tier or n-tier architecture. It's a simple two-tier architecture is used. Okay. So look at from a laptop, it's a www. The request is sent. It's a request. It's a red color. It is a server, and whatever the data is available depends on that request. It is fetched and it is given as a response, and it will display on your screen. So on a client machine, we are accessing it using the web browser. So web browser is responsible to get web documents. It is a specific type of software. What is a web browser? So web browser is commonly referred to as a browser, is a software application for accessing information on the www. When a user requests a web page from a particular website, then web browser retrieves the necessary content from the web server and then display the page on the user devices. So look here, we are having the different types of browsers we are using on our machine, laptop and desktop. This is your first is your Opera, then Chrome, then Mozilla, then this is a Brave browser. Now Microsoft launched this new logo for the this is your Internet Explorer, right? This is Edge browser. So Internet Explorer is different. Edge browser, for Edge browser this is launched, and basically for this browser the engine is used for, which is given by the Chrome, and Chrome is given by the Google. Open source browser is a Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. It is a free, it is also free, but it is open source and it is also free. So on a Linux based systems, by default Mozilla is there, and Microsoft operating systems, you will get a Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer. Two browsers are available. Brave browser is also available nowadays. It is a little bit famous. And these, any type of browser we can use it. So browser will help you to communicate to the www. Okay, so this is specific type of software is required on a client machine. Next is the what is web hosting. So where exactly our data is available, that is nothing but the our server, web server, and this is the hosting service. So the web hosting is a service, is a type of internet hosting service that allows individual and organization to make their website accessible via the www. So web hosting, this is not exactly the free service. So if we are developing our website for our business or education or the government sites, so where we hosted our site, so we have to purchase that hosting space from the different agencies, or we can at least get an IP, public IP, which will help you to communicate through the net, okay, through the www. So that is nothing but the web hosting. We cannot make the web hosting server without getting the public IP. Okay, so public IP is required, and we have to purchase that public IP. So that is required for a web hosting. Next part is the base is what is URL. So URL is like this. It's a uniform resource locator. So we are typing the URL in a browser, and on that URL the respective web document get fetched, the website get fetched. We are having facebook.com, google.com, instagram.com, like twitter.com is like this. So what is this and how it is divided is, the first is the protocol name HTTP or HTTPS, then colon slash slash, this is your protocol, hypertext transfer protocol. This is your actually subdomain. It is a third level domain, you can say www, it's a third level domain. Then Google, exactly the unique name, this is a unique name, and it is a secondary level second level domain. And then .com, this is your top level domain. Okay, so it's a LTD, it's a top level domain, it is known as a LTD. So .com, .in, then you have the education edu.in, org.in, so in for India. So these domains are top level domains, and definitely these domains are also the paid services. It is not free services. We have to purchase the domain, and then we map that domain to our public IP. That is, this process is with the help of DNS, domain name server, and the IP is mapped, and using this name you can search your website on the net using the on a net internet. Okay, so this is the URL. So it is a third level domain www, it's a second level domain, and this is a top level domain. So sometimes it is known as the subdomains also. Okay, now what is HTTP and HTTPS? HTTP and HTTPS is difference is HTTPS is the secure one, and if we created a web application where we are exchanging a data from client to server, in that case HTTPS is required because it creates one specific type of tunnel. It's a SSL, using the SSL certificate. So that is secure socket layer. So for HTTP, no SSL certificates are required for HTTP, and HTTPS it is required SSL certificate. And this SSL certificate will help you to create a specific type of tunnel, and that tunnel, within that tunnel only the your web server to the client, the secure communication will take place. Okay, and without using HTTP, without using this SSL, if we communicate it, it is that communication is open into the web, and that's why anyone can try to hack your data and do some illegal things on your web application. Okay, so that's why HTTP is required if you exchange the data from the client to server. That is sensitive data. If you are if you are passing or we are communicating on that type of data, then definitely HTTPS is used. So for example, online shopping, there we are inserting the credit details, bank details, so that is sensitive data. Then banking and banking sites, online banking sites are also using the HTTPS. And nowadays most of the static websites are also having free SSL, that is HTTPS, and it is recommended. So if your exact where you are making the transaction, try to concentrate on your URL. When you click on buy now, then the top URL should be with the it should be the protocol, that is HTTPS, and the respective URL. Okay, so most of the companies are using it is recommended. Okay, it is not most of the, it must be there. It is in encrypted form. Okay, so HTTP data is encrypted form. It is having special encryption techniques. It is applied. The special encryption algorithms are applied, and HTTPS certificate, SSL certificate, that is updated after 1 year by default. Okay, that's why there again the encryption technique algorithms may changed. That's why it is a secure. Now, what is web technology? If we want to create our own website or web application, there are a lot of technologies in a market, and we have to spend a lot of time to learn those technologies. So it is not that much easy task. We have to spend the lot of things, lot of time to get the things about website, web pages. Okay. As well as we should know the basic terminologies of web server and networking concepts. So some of the logos are available here from the different technologies. So Microsoft.NET, the WordPress, then it is a Bootstrap CSS. Then Joomla, it is a CMS. WordPress and Joomla is a content management system. So this will also help you to create the easy web applications. Microsoft.NET, we have to learn the C#.NET for this, and then jump to the ASP.NET. jQuery, client-side technology. HTML, CSS, also client-side technology. JavaScript is also client-side technology. Java is a backend server-side programming. You can do it. PHP also server-side. You can do it. Then my Windows-related frameworks are available. Then Android, then Ruby, then your PS, then AI, AngularJS. This is again a framework available. Node.js framework available. Python technology, the Python different frameworks are available. Apple technologies are available to develop a web applications. Then Swift language is used for mobile level applications. Then Perl is available. So a lot of technologies are there apart from this also, and it is not easy to learn because these technologies are very vast technologies. Frameworks are very vast. And suppose we want to develop a web application without taking too much pain to learn these technologies, then how to do it? So we have a best option to do it with a very easy way. If you want to create a simple website, I'm not talking about the complex web applications. So it's a simple website. If you want to design, then you can switch to the Google site. So what is Google site? So Google site is a versatile tool that makes creating a website easy. So you can create and build a site, include a variety of information. You can include the images, you can include the videos, you can include the slides, documents, you can include the image sliders. Okay, you can include the different HTML codes also directly inside the Google site. And then you can parallelly design Google site with your team because it is stored on a Google Drive. So you can give that access to the different your team members, and parallelly, simultaneously, you can design your website. Okay. So the platform, the server, all things are free of cost available. So Google site only the platform will help you to get all these things free, but it is a limited. The whatever they are providing, it is a limited. Okay. The complex sites you cannot design using Google site. So choose to keep your site private and public. These options are also available. Your site you can design and you can share to either some of your friends, that is also possible, or you can make it public to all, that is also possible, because the base of the Google site is Google Drive. So Google Drive supports this facility. If you share the document from the Google Drive, it gives you the way to share the document with your friends, or you can make it private, or you can make it public to all. Okay. So what you can do with the Google site? So first thing, you can customize your site to fit your audience. So according to your requirement, you can do it. Choose a different page types: web pages, announcement, file cabinet, list, audio files, image files, the social media pages, etc. Then organize your all information properly on the site. Keep your offline files as well as web content located in one place. So the central place is available because of the drive. You can include the tutorials, videos, Google documentations, Google Map, Google Calendar, etc. Then collaborate with the other to create and maintain your site. That means parallelly you can design and develop your website. Then share your site with a few or many people as you would like. That some of friends, if you want to share to your specific friends, then you can share, or many peoples. If you want, you can make it public. So these type of features are by default available in Google site, and it is very easy to do it. Okay. So this is fundamental about the Google site. So what are the advantages of Google site? Is it is a free, it is a fast and easy to edit. No programming and database skill is required. So this is very important advantage, because if you want to design our website, so we at least learn the HTML, CSS, and then the client side technology like JavaScript, and server side at least one technology, either Java, either a PHP, or either ASP.NET or Python. Okay, so without learning programming and database skills required, we can do the website on a Google site. That is most of the that this is the big advantage. Next, ideal for the new guy who wants to build a website for the first time. So those who are not having any knowledge about the web or web technologies, who is new in this field, that also those people also design and develop a web application. Then no software installation is required. So there is an you can say it's a zero installation for the developer point of view. So no software is required on your machine. Only you need an internet, and you should have a browser. Okay, so that is only the requirement. Other specific softwares to design and develop, it is not required used for the Google site. Then integrated with the Google Apps. So Google Apps features are applicable. You can integrate it. Then creator can access tools anywhere, because it is stored on Google Drive. That's why the tools are accessible anywhere. On a mobile phones also you can access that site and edit it. Okay, so that feature is also available. Then creator has a full control on a page access and permissions, and then function as a basic project manager. So it is a centrally stored, and you can simultaneously design and develop. So it works like a project manager. Okay, so it functions like a basic project manager. Easily you can assign the task to the team members, and you can complete your task. Okay. Now we switch to the Google Drive.